MG-ja ni več, naj živi MG. We published this piece 3 years ago when the MG brand started to sell cars again in Slovenia. And it was immediately apparent that the project is very huge. But let's continue with the story. Znamka MG pomeni Morris Garages. Kajti zgodba se je začela davnega leta 1921, ko se je v Morrisovi garaži zaposlil Cecil Kimber. Človek z vizijo, kako te Morrisove avtomobile narediti tržno bolj prodajljive, kako jih narediti tržno bolj privlačne, kako naj bi se bolje prodajali. In ja, že takrat so vedeli, da imajo kupci veliko raje športne avtomobile, bolj karakterne avtomobile, bolj živahne. V manj kot desetletju je znamka MG nato postala bistveno večja od podjetja, ki je omogočilo zagon, ampak v nadaljnjih desetletjih pa je znamka MG šla skozi številna zelo turbulentna leta. British Motor Corporation, British Leyland, Rover, MG Rover, Austin in celo BMW. Vsi so si jo lastili, ampak v resnici noben novi šef ni v resnici vedel, v katero smer bi moral znamko MG zapeljati, da bi mu prinašala dobiček. Vsi so namreč želeli reproducirati avto, s katerim je MG postal velik. Torej roadster, mali, športen, dinamični avto brez strehe, tip avtomobila, ki ga je definiral prav MG. Ampak kot kaže danes, je znamko MG očitno moral kupiti outsider. Nekdo, ki je bil povsem neobremenjen s tem, kaj je MG včasih pomenil. I will cut off here. But when you will click on the link and see the whole story in full, you will learn that the new MG is Chinese. But this Chinese outsider really knows what he's doing. It was only with the Chinese that MG finally began to show promise, and today it only shows more promise. And the potential for this brand is so huge that Slovenian companies immediately started fighting over for this brand, and now it has been taken over by a large car dealer with a branching network of sellers and repairers, namely that is also the dealer that also has Renault, Dacia and Nissan. And of course, this is the company Grand Automotive. This is an Israeli company, but more about this company when I will finally get the interview appointment. But for today, the only information I will give is that this model ZS was facelifted, and they also brought a bigger model that looks like an Audi Q5, and it has also some similarities with the Mercedes GLC and some BMW models, and they will also bring the MG4, the compact electric car, and also a station wagon. But I'm sure we will talk about MG in the future months. By now, well, see you tomorrow. And let me just add that I can't wait for Saturday.